How long have I been teasing this one for? 2.5, maybe 3 years? Yeah. Well, wait longer. WWE 2K Battlegrounds is a joke! It's a joke! I'm sorry! I'm so sorry! I'll do the adventure game! I'm so sorry!
Sonic Blu-ray, Christmas in July. Sonic Blu-ray, 32-inch LCD TV. Everything's on sale Sonic in July.
What is the one thing the Sonic franchise is known for? That's right, mass homicide! The game starts off with everyone on a military helicopter being taken out by Sonic, who then rips off parts of the helicopter so he can skateboard because he's bored. Why? Because I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm so cool, no copyright law in the universe can stop. Help, I accidentally forgot about gravity! Despite Sonic saying he likes running in the previous cutscene, we start City Escape by plane boarding and causing minimal damage to the nearby cars.
Hi, I'm Homo-chan. I'm here to help you.
I hate you. Oh god, the floating rings are following me! You'll never take me alive, Donut! Never! That truck is getting revenge on the cars. Maybe we can talk it out? Oh, okay! Ah! Hang on. You think you're slick, don't you?
I think I'm an elephant.
You're a disgrace!
Do they at least taste nice?
Kaboom! That's it. Hey, nice poster.
This game of tag is boring. I'm out here.
Naturally, he then stays and plays with the real Bigfoot. Have the Hedgehog bump the cockpit a few times and it's over.
Hey guys, take care.
Take care! You blew me up, you wee bastard!
What?
I said, yeah, not you! A black hedgehog has appeared holding one of the Chaos Emeralds, but doesn't that mean...
The military has mistaken me for the likes of you.
So either everyone in the Sonic universe is colorblind, or they're insanely progressive. I'd like to imagine the latter because it means that an albatross is canonically less racist than my Uncle Larry. The hedgehog uses some sort of warp technique, reveals his name to be Shadow, which was an original name for an animal at the time. Then this bitch happened and ruined everything. And then disappears. What the shit is a coup? Anyway, we get arrested for our previous murders. Meanwhile, in the desert, Knuckles and Batgirl, not that one, are fighting over the Master Emerald. Within a matter of seconds of closing his eyes, Eggman uses his detached claw to steal it.
I came here following the signal from the emerald.
Yo, can you speak up a bit? I can almost understand what you're saying. Knuckles punches the emerald and it explodes. The two go back to fighting and the old man starts rambling.
More cheese. I only have 3 weeks worth.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce my best friend in the entire world? This is my cowhead, Bertha. Oh, never mind. I need to be able to fly. Goodbye, Brenda. Ah, my nose! So long, Brittany. Knuckles stages are very similar to Adventure 1. Find 3 pieces of the Master Emerald, go home, mess up your 4 flimsy wee-wees. The only difference is now you're supposed to find them in an order. Basically, Knuckles has gotten worse at being a metal detector, and I want a new one.
This is the lonely statue. He looks lonely.
Meanwhile, in the ocean, Tails is flying a plane, which always goes well for him. He's taking a trip to Prison Island, which he heard about on satellite TV. I also enjoy a satellite TV. Why don't you get a satellite TV today? May I also recommend getting...
Sonic Blu-ray, Christmas in July.
I still can't believe that Sonic destroyed the military building or robbed the bank.
Now that we know that Shadow was doing these crimes instead of Sonic, doesn't it still seem strange to you that he felt the need to rob a bank? Like, what's a hedgehog gonna use money for? Is it hookers? Do hedgehogs have hookers? I feel there is an untapped market, and I think I'm going to be the first hog sugar daddy. Eggman is going to murder Amy in cold blood, and all Tails says is, how dare Amy take a vacation without him? Transform the plane into a 2-legged walker, and we fight Eggman. Now, the key to this fight is, it's over.
Don't you know it's dangerous here?
I know, but I'm here to save my hero, Sonic.
Again?
Before this gets way past funny, we abandon Amy and begin Prison Lane. It's a reimagining of the Gamma stages from before with one key difference. They're no longer fun. They're instead loud and hurt my ears. This hard puzzle, how to solve? While Tails works that out, let's see what the rest of the gang is up to. Sonic is aware of the legend that walking back and forth summons the god of jail escapes. We don't find them, but we do find Amy, who is now actually faster than a bloody robot plane.
Keep your voice down. Have no fear. Amy Rose is here.
Just stay quiet. We can't let any...
I'm Lexi and I'm sexy. After an intense conversation through the language of expressive dance, Sonic decks it out of there, knowing Amy is not worth staying around for, as she is the lowest form of parasite. More importantly, however, she has cooties, Metal Harbor. Well, I can't progress here. If only I had some sort of ring dash ability. Oh, there it is. Let's take it nice and... forgot how to jump. We need to get on that missile.
7, 6, 5.
You're at St. Island? There's a hard man. How did you even get hired? I slept with the boss's daughter. My wife?
Why do we need to get on this again?
Skateboards, of course. Through the natural progression of the story, we go from a military base to a jungle. Sonic finds Shadow and intellectual discussion ensues. You're fake!
You're the fake one.
Nuh-uh!
Yeah, you're not even good enough to be my
I know you aren't, but what am I?
That's it!
God, is that you? I want a pony.
I'm the coolest. Oh, I see.
Shadow gets beat up, but we drown. The results of today's match are the jungle wins. However, the island has a new challenger.
It's Yoshi!
High-powered explosive.
That isn't Yoshi. I hate Fire Emblem.
Oh, thank the stars, the vine broke mine. Then the island explodes. Meanwhile, in the mountains, Knuckles ended up in a real spooky neighborhood, Pumpkin Hill, which is the best level in the game. You may be wondering, is it just because of the music? Yes.
And now for your regularly scheduled Eggman news broadcast.
People of the world, I know we didn't get off to a strong start when I said you look like a dumpster fire, but to be fair, your faces make me want to remove my eyes. Regardless, I have some fun news. I have built a cannon that looks like me into a giant space rock to blow up the moon. Why? Something, I pissed on Obama. That's not right. Doomsday is approaching. Sonic works out Eggman must have the Chaos Emerald, so with the one Tails has and the common knowledge that emeralds have magnetic capabilities, we leave finding the rest to him. Tails is going to take out the police instead, because that's a thing we do on a regular basis now. Later, Amy! Mission 3. We get the booster so we can float in the air. Doesn't help us cross big. What are you doing here?
I'm fishing for bird froggies and now I can't get back up.
Can you at least grab my hand so I don't die?
No!
Warning, if you like your ears, you might want to skip about 10 seconds. Okay, the piss baby's gone. Okay, we're good. You know, the sound design in this game is really something. It feels like a lot of time was put into creating a sound pleasing to the ear. I think the bleeding is meant to happen. Aquatic mine. Hey, Knuckles, you don't think drowning is real, do you? Haven't you ever tried opening your mouth in water? No, I guess I...
Good thing I have gills.
There always seems to be a lot of police around when you don't need them.
I don't know. I think there's a pretty justified reason for the police being concerned considering death lasers. Tails has given up on trying to get any signal for his emerald and concludes the rest are in outer space.
Knuckles.
Hey guys, long time no see.
Get back in there, you filthy rat! Oh, you're hurting me! Oh! Anyhow, this leads to us stalking the president in a car section. Sonic Hedgehog, run fast, follow the president. I hate taxis!
Yeah, I found the president.
Mr. President, the country is in turmoil. Financially, we're suffering. Communications with the rest of the world are down, and we're gonna die if we do nothing. This is a national crisis.
I see. Now back to our Skype conversation. What do you want, bold man? I want your country to surrender to the Eggman Empire, or I'll make it fade away. So we can either go down kicking or screaming, or go down quietly? This doesn't seem like it works out for our nation.
It never does, sir.
Jeremiah, there's a hedgehog in my car!
My name is Susan.
Jeremiah! We find out Eggman is very definitely in space by stealing classified information from the government. Hooray! What the fuck is happening? We need to first make a stop in Egypt, because not only was Eggman here, but more importantly, the Batgirl, not that one, went this way. Knuckles, did you just take us here because you're thirsty?
You saw them too, right?
Well, yeah.
Good thing Egypt has lots of water. It's well known that Tutankhamun invented space, so let's go through the hidden base. When I said through it, I did not in fact mean literally. This level isn't very exciting. Lots of sand. You can see them in the gears of my walker and also in my grave. Pyramid Cave. Hey, Gabba's back! Never mind! Do you remember opening areas in the first game that required us picking up keys that slowly moved into position? Imagine that for an entire level, and that's why this is the worst Sonic stage in the game. At least there's rails. Let me in! Let me in! There's a door.
That egghead sure loves mechanical things, doesn't he?
Ah yes, the mechanical Egyptian, my favorite kind. I like this frame. This is a good frame. Knuckles looks for the key because do we trust the man with the hole in his forehead? Conveniently, the key is split into 3 pieces, so the death chamber is perfect searching for us.
I found them.
I'm going to eat your children! What even are you, Womachow? Going to eat his children! I applaud the commitment. A ghost? King Boo. Boo. King Boo! Open the lights and punches up. We've opened the door forward. Guess who's behind the second? Froggy! Hey guys, you want to see my nails? I call them the Egg Golem! He is definitely the Golem. Climb on his back and give him the smack. Let's go to space! Tails, where's the spacesuits? We need them to breathe. I left them down there. What the?
Is everyone alright? We should be landing
No!
soon.
The hatch doors are
Don't
open.
sweat it, Knuckles. The only thing in the cargo bay are those
What do you
Master
mean, don't
Emeralds.
sweat it?
Right?
Land the
Knock
shuttle
it
and
off,
let me
Knuckles.
out.
We're gonna crash this thing if you keep that up. Oh no! Don't touch that lever!
Knuckles bailed, so he doesn't get to hear the plot about the space station being active 50 years ago. That's all nice and not interesting, but I'm intrigued about the science of a fake Chaos Emerald being used as a bomb. Let's go blow shit up. Quick, before Amy works out legs! Do I start with the left one or the right? Eternal Engine. This is the easiest jump of my life. You know, I have so many regrets right now, and I could list them all on one hand. I never got to visit France with my beloved wife, Melody. I never got to watch all of the Paul Blart films, and probably the biggest, I regret this! Bazooka! Bazinga! Peony!
Sheldon.
Tails must destroy all the switches in the control room, and damn it, it's the most engaged I've ever been in the game. It's basically Mario Party 1 because I've spun the control stick into my bone. Oh my god! We have to pay more for that? Sonic gets ready to put the emerald down, but while calling with Tails, Eggman picks up the phone from downstairs and has done something to Amy.
Sonic, Amy is
A hedgehog. Correct. Now for $500, what's your best friend's name? Oh, I know this one. Mighty the Armadillo. Dick. Meteor Herd. I wonder where I got that name from. That girl, not that one, stands in front of us and we prepare to fight the good fight. For this battle, she has a new special attack where she stands perfectly still and gets punched in the skull.
Stop fooling around and give me back my emerald.
So much romantic tension! She falls off the bridge to a doom, but Knuckles reaches out and saves her because it's not like she had wings or anything. Then she gives us the remainder of the Master Emerald because of racism, and now it's fully restored. All that's left is to work out how to fit it into the suitcase.
I'm sorry if I hurt you.
Oh my god, you guys, they're gonna just be friends. This is Sonic. Friendship is as far as it goes. Stop being weird. Even then, as I've previously stated, echidnas have 4 cocks. How would they even fuck? Do not answer that. Crazy Gadget. The main gimmick of this level is flipping gravity through these switches. I'm gonna say this was the wrong switch. Hey look, new item.
You're too slow, Sonic. If you don't come here, she will die.
Jesus Christ, that's a bit harsh! 33 minutes to go, and Sonic is pissed. It's time for a simple hostage trade. My girlfriend for some girl Eggman's pointing a gun at.
You've turned into a big-time villain, Doctor.
Wow, that's the most subtle thing I've ever heard you.
Whoa.
Oh wait, no! It was super obvious!
You thought you could trick me with that fake emerald, didn't you?
So, how did you know it wasn't the real one?
Tails!
Because you just told me, Fox Boy.
You guys are both idiots! I hope Eggman wins now so neither of you reproduce. Oh my god! They killed Sonic!
Farewells, my admirable adversary.
You bastard!
Sonic, I won't let him down. I won't give up.
You could sound a little more torn, Tails. Roboteers, stand by. The Roboteers have lasers! Just match fire and you win. Meanwhile, outside Ark, turn off the lights! Sonic, he managed to survive, which was very unexpected. I was very shocked. Sonic lived because he learned how to use Chaos Control with the fake emerald, which has flawless logic, and we have a new plan. This doesn't feel like a great idea. All right, move back. I'm gonna win. Here I go. I'm a crippling failure at life. Final rush. This is a shining example of the speed Sonic is known for, filled with loads of shortcuts like me wanting to close the game. I was there. We make it through in 5 minutes. We start this level with 21 minutes till the countdown goes off, and through simple maths, we now have slightly less minutes.
You never cease to surprise me, Blue Hedgehog. I thought that capsule you were in exploded in
You
space.
know, what can I say? I die hard.
No, you don't. You flip and flop more than a flipping flopping flip flop. Sonic's just a guy who loves adventure, sad bastard, and Shadow thinks it's time for him to stop existing. Time for the final showdown.
Did you know that the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy XIV has a free trial and includes the entirety of A Realm Reborn?
Run alongside him, wait for his guard to drop, and go for the homing attack. I went straight through him. I figured it out! Shadow is a ghost! He's been dead this entire time! And Tails is also actually a tomato if we're keeping track. Okay, that one's on me. My bad. Shadow, get down from there. It's not safe. This rail is a mere mortal to me.
The only thing that scares me is height.
Don't look down then.
Why?
Now, I'm not gonna say Sonic Adventure 2 bosses are jank, but be honest, did any of you notice I turned around? Because I certainly didn't. Fuck my ass, I guess. I'm tired now. Time for an exciting segment I like to call What's Lexi Thinking About? To beat Shadow, you must first beat the concept of general relativity, which means he's actually a clone of Isaac Newton. Eggman's in labor.
Sonic, I did it.
Like I said, just being friends. Anything more and it gets weird. Don't be weird, Sega. I'm scared. I am the Egg Rat! Eggman grabs an emerald to keep the baby from escaping, and as the cannon prepares itself, it explodes. What could have happened? That slick bastard, he did it! He saved the world! He can't breathe. And that's the end of the hero story. Imagine if we had to play the game again from the opposite perspective. Boy, wouldn't that be something? That would be a real Sonic adventure! Time for the dark story. Currently at Prison Island, intruder alert! I'd be more worried about the clearly green screen explosion. Like, look at the lighting! Eggman wants to get his grandfather's secret weapon, so he jumps in a pit to die. Iron gate. Elevator? Nah, I don't need it. Watch this trick. I don't know what's more upsetting. The fact that Eggman has fallen to his death twice in 2 minutes, or the fact that cat bastard won't go the fuck away! Sorry! Prison doors are usually more effective when they don't have color-coordinated switches. Rolling around at the speed of... Oh, I'm gonna throw up. And we win!
Yush! This is the military's top secret weapon. It's a lot smaller than I expected.
Size doesn't matter. Well, why are you saying it all out loud? Why are you saying it like you're answering a quiz?
Password is Maria. Maria.
Correct! Now to win this shoe, Sonic is a nub. Will you be my best friend? No. Bitch! Can you tell I'm losing my voice? The metal schlong ascends from the ground. Dirty! Oh no, Sonic is ruining Eggman's plan! But wait a diddly darn minute, I thought Sonic was lime!
My name is Shadow. Since you were so kind to release me, my master, I will grant you one wish.
Holy shit! He's a genie, and his true power is hoverscapes. This is Hotshot, which is not like any other boss we've fought thus far. In all seriousness though, attacking it as it flies around doesn't work this time for whatever reason. I mean, Omochao explicitly states that Omochao is stuffed with horse shit. Eggman realizes his grandfather's high-powered military weapon is a hedgehog with hair highlighters. And to get his wish, Shadow tells him to bring the Chaos Emeralds into space. He could not be more miffed. Meanwhile, in the desert, this seems familiar.
I is here following the signal from the emerald.
Can you turn it down a bit? That's way too loud! The Master Emerald breaks and Batgirl, not that one, despises jewel thieves because she's a massive hypocrite. Dry Lagoon. Stages function similarly to the hero characters. You know, considering the Sonic fanbase makes many jokes about Rouge being I said her name. Being over-sexualized, I wasn't gonna comment on it, but considering this noise is giving me a headache and the only thing it could be coming from is her, well, I think I'm entitled to... It's coming from the turtle, isn't it? Aw, it must be scared. Keep it up, Robotic Enforcer! Assert more dominance! Yes, I recognize the irony in what I just said, but it deserves it, because it hurts my ears. Meanwhile, in the other desert, Sand Ocean.
Those idiots will never find my hidden base inside this pyramid.
Idiots? Do you mean the military organization gun? The ones whose flags are just right there in front of it? I'm sure it's a well-kept secret. Apologies for seeming upset, but this is kind of ridiculous. It's like a group of police officers standing in front of my Uncle Larry's drug ring. You know, with all these jokes I'm making about this fictional uncle of mine, I certainly hope I don't have a secret Uncle Larry. Otherwise, he's gonna be quite fucked. That child's adorable. Now how hard do I need to throw it for it to explode? Yeah! At the center entering the pyramid, Eggman catches up on ancient Egyptian satellite TV and sees that Shadow has robbed a bank.
Mysteriously, the only thing that was stolen was
Emerald?
the Chaos Emerald.
How did you know what she was going to say before she did? Are you a sidekick, Eggman? Do you have psychic eggs, man? Well, I've got to see this for myself. Comedy.
How pathetic.
Shadow has flashbacks to a time long ago about a girl named Maria who asked him to do something for the sake of the world.
I still remember what I promised you. For the people of this planet, I promise you revenge.
What a spiteful bitch Maria was, eh? Too bad she's dead. Radical Highway. There's so many springs! Ah!
How pathetic.
I knew that Shadow was cool, but skating backwards in the city, it's pretty radical. Like the stairs!
It all starts with this.
When a mummy and a daddy love each other very much.
That's the Chaos Emerald.
No, it's sex. Egg Corners. Rogue is infiltrating Eggman's base and needs to find a key to progress. Yes, we're calling her Rogue for the rest of this. Shut up. If only she had some sort of useful digging ability. Or we could just pick the door with these. That seems reasonable. Victory dance. Oh, 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 oh. Lost Colony, how did you get there? The door's locked and there's 2 boxes off on their own. Clearly, this is a puzzle much too large for my 300 IQ brain. A noble feat. I need to ask a leading scientist on this one. Kiwi, can you help me with physics?
Go away, I'm in my box.
You have a bed right there.
Better for bitches.
I'm glad you agree. What the piss are you doing?
I'm a flamingo.
Shadow shows Gerald's legacy work, the Eclipse Cannon, capable of destroying an entire planet, and using it requires the power of the Chaos Emeralds. The world will be in Robotnik's pancake hands. Naturally, Eggman trusts him unconditionally, as there's no way he can be trying to bone everyone by showing him the power to kill everything. Ragu is helping too, because she likes jewels, both the gem and the vape kind. Raoul canonically vapes. Read the manga. Meanwhile, at Prison Island, we're on holiday to my favorite place in the world, jail, right up there with Disneyland. We have 30 minutes before the island explodes to pull this off. Weapons bed. Eggman's mission is to be a distraction.
Capital letter B. Eggman said.
That is a very large cannon. A simple mission. Why did I sink? I'm buoyant, you pissant!
Okay, everyone ready? Shadow, Rouge, on with the show!
Oh, Sonic!
Ah!
I thought I'd never see you again.
Shadow has cooties. Get away from him.
You're not Sonic. Who are you?
I'm the one who should be asking that.
Dr. Eggman! Ah!
This is the funniest video game ever made. Tails falls from the sky and a boss fight begins. A fight that requires an intense amount of skill. It's not as simple as mashing one button. My fingers are sore for separate reasons, like thinking too hard. Stop asking me questions. Security Hall, this is the worst level of the game. You've got a 5-minute time limit to do it all.
Set the timer for 15 minutes. Let's go, Rouge.
5 minutes should be plenty.
What the fuck, Ragu? You ain't to Race Cars 3. The last emerald is here, but we can't dig through it. Rog even says so.
I can't.
So we need to look for a switch. There's a switch. It's not the right one. It took me 20 minutes to realize that compared to everything else in the game, digging through this door is oddly specific. It took so long that the emerald died of old age. And now, our feature presentation. The unique boss, Flying Dog! Rogro is apparently now trapped in the safe, so we have to rescue her from exploding. Shadow won't let another lady perish on his watch. White Jungle. For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good... Jesus fuck! The spike ran through a fence and fell down a hole! I need to be down there, Season! Oh hey, air sneakers. Which nobody can deny.
Faker.
I died by drowning because Sonic cheated. He probably has action replay.
You won't be able to just attack me.
Won't I? You greatly underestimate my ability to ignore everything you're saying.
That hurts.
Rochelle, I'm an enemy. Run! And Shadow managed to save the day with impeccable timing.
Shadow, what do you think it's like on Earth?
Pretty crap. I love it when Sonic games have flashbacks with existential meltdowns. Really adds to the charm. Next thing you know, they'll add guns.
That was so unexpected. So unlike you, Shadow. To come and rescue me.
This whole story is just an extended DeviantArt fanfic. Who wrote this? I could have wrote it better. I can't believe you came back to save me. I can't believe it's not butter. I may have been exaggerating. Oh well, let's blow up the moon. Fuck the moon. Eggman's upset because the threat fell on deaf ears. Perhaps he should have gave them contact information so they could negotiate. Right now, the best they can do is plead the moon not to explode further.
What about that Chaos Emerald? We had a deal, right? So where is my emerald?
Here you go. I found this.
Why didn't you show me this before?
Because she just found it. She literally just said. So it turns out for saving the city in the first game, Tails was given a Chaos Emerald. Eggman and Shadow head down to go get it while Ratatouille uses her walkie-talkie from space to contact the government. Yes, that's right. She's a double agent with a single personality trait. Hey, quick question. What the fuck is that? Harmony game time. Why is it shaped like a dick?
This is why the fan base has a dear Sega. Don't you tell me that you didn't design a Mega as the physical representation of the porn industry. What? You didn't? Then why does he make me so horny?
What a crazy taxi! You're not meant to pull in the ocean. Roadworks? I sure hope it does. It doesn't. Skyrail. These springs ascend if you homing attack repeatedly. What even is the meaning of calligraphy? This time I know what I'm doing. I've got a plan. The game crashed.
Doctor, they're heading directly toward us.
No? Meanwhile, in the pyramid... Hey friends, Egg Golem! Sonic's so scared he lost his pupils, but that doesn't stop him from pressing the defect switch. I knew I should have hit that somewhere else.
What a piece of junk!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh! No! Back in space!
Hi, Doctor. How's it going?
They got my rock friend to hit me, and now my ear is sore.
Ravioli tricked the password out of Eggman, which is Maria, which is a name she's never heard before at all whatsoever. Never. Let's go look for the Master Emerald. Mad Space. You remember what I said about having to find them in order? Adventure 1 finally has something better than the sequel in it. I'm so proud. Ba-na-na-na! The Iron Boots. We'll need them for the Water Temple. Unfortunately, this level focuses on ascending, so now that we're heavier, it takes 10 minutes. I wonder where those would have been useful. Time for the Knuckles fight, and here we see the biggest sin any Sonic game will ever commit. Oh no was the best part of this franchise, and I refuse to believe anything else. This is a tragedy. Knuckles, you seem to be having some trouble. Mind if I help you out? Ow, you Sonic Risotto! Oh no. He also has a special move where he summons lightning, his most well-known ability. Concussion, we win, friendship tension, and Rochambeau dies for real this time. Eggman is still on Earth and has learned about the fake emerald.
Wait, Shadow. I'm the one who should be telling them the end is near.
No, Doctor. I want to tell them how doomed they are. Cosmic Wolf. I think this is the first time I've made this joke. Is that a giant drill? Please, I am not the heavens. Pierce the veil or something, not me. And here's Pierce from Animal Crossing.
Why do they always leave a sweet little innocent girl like me alone?
Well, well, young lady. Is there something I can help you with?
Mr. Eggman!
Oh my shit, it still catches me off guard. Sonic dies, let's fight Tails. He can't forgive you, he's dead.
I guess he was just a regular hedgehog after all.
Ah yes, the regular Hedgehog, known for running at 48 billion miles per hour. Shadow has caught Nancy in the act of taking the emeralds.
So that was your plan from the very beginning. Or was it a direct order from the president? Now I know who you are. You're that government spy, Rouge the Bat, aren't you?
So, this entire time, not only is Barbara well known enough to where she's been documented about, but the fact she's a spy that people know about should have set off a few flags when she said her name! And by the way, Shadow, you call her pathetic, but you're actually a giant lizard! Shadow isn't a clone of Sonic, but a clone of a lizard! I don't know what's going on anymore. Final chase! Can a giant lizard light dash? Haha! I think not. Okay, give me a second. I need that checkpoint. I don't want to do that section again, Cleopatra! Flawless run. First try. Time to fight Sonic, who's not as deceased as previously thought. Holy shit, I'm on so much crack. Now, if anyone could explain to me why I got glitched in this fence despite being the ultimate life form, I'd be rather satisfied. Almost as satisfying as killing Sonic the Hedgehog. Finally, we've done it. Eggman's plan will come to fruition. One lap of triumph later and everything goes horribly wrong. The end. Or is it? This begins the last story for Nintendo Wii. Here's Eggman's granddad. We're crashing into Earth at an alarming rate.
This is a death sentence for every human being on Earth. If my calculations are correct, the space colony Ark will impact the Earth in 27 minutes and 53 seconds.
Glad you timed it so people know when to evacuate the planet's destruction. It also can't be stopped.
Is there anything else you want to say?
No.
Bunch of exposition later about how the military killed Maria, who's Gerald's granddaughter. Knuckles is a bad driver. Is she Eggman's cousin? Oh, she is. That's not very funny.
There is a way to stop the energy.
Can you
We
speak
have
a
to
bit
use
quieter?
your emerald.
It's hard to hear the
You're the-
music. Let's use teamwork and a green jewel to save the day.
Just leave it to me. I'm the world's fastest hedgehog.
Ah! Cannon's Core! Tails starts us off by spinning furiously and opening a door. Eggman does very similar. Raiden has to push a button, she fails. Knuckles has to swim, he fails. Big has to... How did you get into space?
Well, it's a long and interesting story called Ate My Ass Froggy!
Sonic jumps into the castle painting, and finally, Amy has to encourage Shadow that killing people is bad.
If they try their best and never give up on their wishes, they always have a reason to be happy. That's why you should help them out. Saving them is a good thing.
But Maria told me to get revenge.
All people who live on that planet, give them a chance to be happy.
Oh my god, Maria didn't want everyone to die! Shadow, how the crap can you get that so wrong? This game wouldn't need to happen if you just listened to people, you slut! I hope whatever you're a clone of had is, because I imagine it's more ferocious and terrifying. Shadow, time to make amends! This is the BioLizard, the early access version of Shadow. Hang on a second, I need a ring. Can you stop hitting me? Because I want rings. I'm trapped, I can't escape. A very smart lizard indeed for a not very smart video game engine. It wouldn't be an ending to a Sonic adventure without glitches, but oh my god, I hope your milk goes rotten before the expiration date. And speaking of that, the homing attack makes me want to go home and cry. Whee! Hit the off switch and it falls over. Then it teleports away to pilot the spaceship and Shadow breaks his neck. I think it's time for us to put an end to it. Sonic, Shadow! Not you, Knuckles. Bugger off. With the power of the Chaos Emeralds, let's jack it for today. Let's jack it for the future! Super Sonic and Super Shadow are ready to take back the world! This is the final hazard! It's a lizard with a big stick up its bum and we win by popping bubble wrap.
Take that, you creep. Here I come, you creep.
One final hit and it goes flaccid. We're doing it! We're doing it! Chaos Control! Then Shadow falls into the earth and dies. We have saved the Eldritch Abominations.
Where is Shadow?
Wait, hang on. He's actually dead? Like, there's credits? There's no, oh, he's actually fine and lived. Like, that's what we're going with? I don't believe you.
I looked up to my grandfather because of all the great things he accomplished in his life. Did he really mean to destroy us?
I don't know, but what I do know is we all did it together.
Shut up, Tails! Knuckles and Chuckles talk dirty to each other, or at least say how Rebecca values Knuckles higher than Jules. It's basically the same thing.
What's the matter, Sonic?
Oh, it's nothing. Come on, let's go home. To the planet as cool and blue as me.
That's why everything sucks! Lads around Earth both are wrong! We all live on a giant blue hedgehog! It makes too much sense! Sonic Adventure 2 is a much better game than the first, but the smart way to play it is to remember the reality that everything nice will eventually die! Thanks for teaching me that lesson when I was 7. Maybe now I'll cheat on my wife. But not forever, for in this universe, everything comes back, as when the credits come to a close. Oh my god, he's actually gone! They're not... No! I wasn't ready for this! Shadow, no!